life in Papua New Guinea. More often than not, whenever I'm traveling or when I go back home to Fiji, I get asked the question, why am I working in Papua New Guinea? Why am I living in Papua New Guinea? And basically, why did I make the move to come to Papua New Guinea? And my answer has always been the same. As we say, and I'll say it in Fijian and I'll say it in English, Mova leka leka takana saunitaro na malafia kuchia saranga mana vunongo Papua New Guinea. In layman's terms, I'm here for the money. And people are like, Papua New Guinea, money? And this is the way that I describe Papua New Guinea. This is the Dubai of the South Pacific, whether you like it or not, right? So many people actually go out to United Arab Emirates to go and look for jobs, to be able to make money. But if you have a skill in a profession, and then this is the place for you, if you're a Pacific Islander or Australian, New Zealander, whatever you are, this is definitely one of those places. And so why do I say that this is the Dubai of the South Pacific? For a number of reasons. One is that nobody wants to come and work here from an overseas. Let me rephrase that. A lot of non-Papua New Guinea nationals find it a difficult choice to make to come and work in Papua New Guinea. So as a result, contracts that are offered in the market are extremely amazing. Some great contracts are in the market. I think the disparity that I have about these contracts is that, in my opinion, if the talent exists already in the country, and I think it's only fair as well that companies actually pay our one talks here in PNG the same that they would pay for an expatriate to come in and work and do the job. And I think that's something that we need to look at, is the alignment between salaries and packages offered as well as nationalities, I suppose. The other one as well I like to think of, let me just get more comfortable. The other one as well that I will say is that Papua New Guinea is an amazingly beautiful country with amazing people, I believe so. I have worked here now a few months short of 3 years. I've also just extended my contract, and I absolutely love working in Papua New Guinea and living here. And people are like, oh, but it's dangerous, and the killings are happening, and murders, and blah, blah, blah. And I tell people, yeah, it's correct, but it also happens in Fiji, where I'm from. It happens in Australia. It happens everywhere. The issue, however, that we have is that the narrative needs to change. And when I say the narrative needs to change, I'm going to call out like national tourism organizations, the Ministry of Tourism, and other people, that Ministry of Communication, if there is one here. People need to look at the storytelling that goes out to the market. Why is it that every time that there is something on the news, that all we hear about is murders, rapes, killings, all the negative stuff? But there is so much positive storytelling that we need to also take out to the market, because it also happens here in Papua New Guinea. So, classic example like Fiji. Fiji has drugs and crime and murders and car theft, and everything is there in Fiji. But the messaging that goes out to market is quite balanced, because we offset the positive and the negative. Whereas here in Papua New Guinea, a lot of it is negative, 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 negative. So I'm going to make that call out, is that people need to also just look at positive storytelling. I think that's very important. But, like when I say that, back to the Dubai component, when I say that Papua New Guinea is the Dubai of the Pacific, I really mean it. I mean, this is a resource-rich country, and my only magical wish that I have is that the money that comes about from those resources trickles down to the communities. But I think there is some disparity in the revenue that is made by companies who operate in the market versus what goes back to the people and communities. But I feel that there is just an amazing opportunity for people. This is a place you can come and make your money. And if you are, considering, or you've got a big expense coming up, I mean, you can pay that expense off in a minimal time. But more than anything, it's the people that I love here in PNG. And I'm very honest, because as a Melanesian, as a fellow Melanesian, I just feel so at home. Oh, look at that, my shirt. Yep, Fijian Diaspora Community PNG. as a fellow Melanesian, I feel a sense of belonging. And yeah, like no place is perfect. So negative people, naysayers, swipe please and get away. But this is such a beautiful country, a beautiful land. If you have the opportunity to go out, if you have the opportunity to go out to the islands like New Guinea Islands, if you have the opportunity to go up to the highlands, it's beautiful. I'm actually going out in a couple of days' time. I'm actually off to Lane and I drive up to Goroka. And I've done that trip before, and it's a beautiful scenic trip. So, I think it's just amazing. But, give it a shot. Have a look at what's out there. I often tell people that, yes, there is money in this country. And yes, as a non-PNG national living here, I just feel that there's a lot of opportunities. But I also want to make sure as well that the opportunities are the same as well for my Papua New Guinean one talks as well, because it's not fair if you've got the skill set as a Papua New Guinean that you're not paid the same amount as a non-Papua New Guinean because of the fact you're a local citizen. I mean, what's this bullshit all about? I mean, we had the same thing in Fiji. But anyway, that's another story and that's another topic. But yeah, I believe that this is definitely the Dubai of the Pacific. I've come in and made my money, continue to make money. And I just think that if you're looking for a place to settle, like a place to go to, don't discount what Papua New Guinea can offer you. Yeah, money is there, beautiful people, amazing scenery. No place is perfect, neither is Papua New Guinea. But at the same token, it is home and it has been for me for the last few years, and I quite enjoy it. So anyway, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask me. But yeah, Bola from the Dubai of the Pacific, Papua New Guinea. Take care, everyone. Bye.